Hey, what's up, Stupid Billy? You know, I have come to a conclusion that social media is just a toxic place to be. So when what's his name? Elon Musk said he was going to buy Twitter. I was like, cool. I'm gonna get Twitter now. So I made a Twitter account, and I've commented on 3 or 4, less than 5. You can count them in one hand. The things that I've actually commented on, and I know I've had 2 significant interactions with people on Twitter, and they are just horrible people. And it's mainly it's the left. Now there's some people on the right that have said some horrible things about the left on those conversation threads, and I've called them out on it too. But gosh, it starts with trying to prove you wrong, and then I would come back with facts and statistics, and then they jump straight into the insults. Ultra MAGA, blah blah blah. It's like straight to the insults, man. It's like, oh, if you feel insulted, then no. I was like, It's like, this is a leftist tactic. Throw out your little spiel, your narrative, and if they don't echo it back or don't concede to what you say, then insult them. It happens every time. And so, Facebook's been like that for a long time. Twitter's been like that for a long time, but I haven't been on Twitter, so I haven't experienced it firsthand. But Facebook, man, I finally got off Facebook, and I hardly get on it anymore. When I do get on, I've got like 30 plus notifications, and I'm just like, whatever. No, not even. I'll look at some of them, but then I get off, because I'm like, I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. And I've found myself getting close to that with Twitter. Getting on Twitter and kind of scrolling, saying, oh, what news can I find today? But then I'm like, no, I don't want to get involved. YouTube, I feel like, is not as much, because it's more just videos. Like, I put out my thoughts, and if people want to comment, sure. I've had some interactions on YouTube where people, when I commented on one thing and somebody commented and said, well, the world must be a pretty disturbing place if you feel so threatened by people expressing their rights. Like, wow, okay. People can express express themselves and exercise their right, and I don't have a problem with that. But I have a problem when people want to force me to not only accept that, but go along with it, participate in it, endorse it. And I also have a problem when they try to influence and groom children. They haven't responded yet. But a lot of these keyboard warriors cannot stand up in an actual conversation. If they were having a face-to-face conversation, they would end up just yelling and screaming and throwing insults, when me, on the other hand, would just be like, but the facts. One of my conversations on Twitter was, I don't remember what it was about. You know what? It was about Roe vs. Wade. I made the comparison on how, at the same time that the Supreme Court overturned Roe vs. Wade, that Biden was signing into law some new gun restrictions. The Safer Communities Act, or whatever it's called. And some stuff in there I'm okay with, but then the big things like red flag laws, no, not okay with that. So I made the comparison saying, you know, abortion was just, the Roe v. Wade was overturned, which does not make abortion illegal. It gives the power back to the states and to the people. But yet, all these people, all these pro-abortion extremists are rioting. And meanwhile, we have another big gun control law that just got signed in, but I don't see gun control people or pro Second Amendment people rioting in the streets. You know, threatening to assassinate the president or throw them out of office. It's because that's not really what the right does. And before you say, oh, what about January 6th? No. January 6th was a handful of nut jobs that actually went into the Capitol. Vast majority of people were outside, exercising their First Amendment rights, protesting peacefully. Sure, they were getting loud. There's nothing about in the First Amendment about not getting loud. It might have been rude and disrespectful, but yeah, the people that were fighting the police, people that were breaking into the Capitol, yeah, they shouldn't do that. So anyway, we got on this conversation, and he went right away into, you know, abortion, saying, yo, you want to do blah 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 blah. I was like, what? No, I'm saying that the Roe v. Wade was overturned, and now the decision lies with the states and with the people. And if the people in that state elect pro-life representatives, then that's them, and other states will still have abortion. Most of the states and the cities where these riots are happening, where they still have abortion up until birth. And then at one point he just started insulting me and saying, you know, well, I bet you're the type that believes that the ED is a God, you know, God intervening, and you should be denied any health care that helps support that. It's like, what? And I responded with a GIF and just said, what was that? Where did that come from? And after that, I mean, I was just like, you know what? I'm done with this joker. So, keep yourself healthy, mentally. Get off of social media. Be excellent to each other. Tuba Billy, signing out. God be with you till we meet again.